Hello everyone, I am reaching out today because I want to share a quick, personal update with you all. Many of you know me as the voice behind these stories of hauntings and mysteries, but there is something you might not know. I am 81 years old, and I am the sole creator behind every video you see on this channel. I love diving into the archives and bringing these dark legends to life for you, but I won't lie, managing this creative journey at my age can be a real challenge. I am putting my heart into every project, but I cannot keep this channel growing without your help. I'm asking for your support today. If you have enjoyed the stories I've shared, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and share this video with someone who loves a good mystery as much as you do. Your subscription is more than just a number to me. It is a sign that you value the hard work I put into this, and it is exactly what keeps me motivated to keep creating a video here. Let's keep exploring this channel. Marie Catherine LAVEAU was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, on September 10, 1801, and lived until June 15, 1880. As a free woman of color belonging to the city's vibrant Creole community, she navigated a complex society shaped by French, Spanish, African, and Caribbean influences. Renowned across the American South as the undisputed voodoo queen of New Orleans, LAVEAU was far more than a spiritual icon. She was a skilled herbalist, a compassionate nurse, a practicing midwife, and a devoted root worker who bridged the worlds of traditional African-derived chapter work. The dawn of a legend. Who was Marie? Ritualism and Roman Catholicism. During an era of immense social barriers, she commanded the respect, loyalty, and fear of individuals from every tier of society, from the city's poorest laborers to its wealthiest white elites. Chapter 2. Life, Labor, and Location, where she lived and what she did. Throughout her decades of public and spiritual leadership, Marie LAVEAU anchored her life in the heart of New Orleans. She primarily conducted her rituals, council, and community gatherings at her historic home on Saint and Street in the French Quarter, as well as outdoors at Congo Square on the shores of Lake Pontchartrain, to build economic stability and gather deep insight into the pulse of the city. LAVEAU worked successfully as a hairdresser, tending to the hair and personal care of elite white women in their homes. This profession granted her unique access to intimate domestic secrets, household gossip, and political intelligence, balancing her sharp social awareness with profound charity. Later in life, she returned deeply to her Catholic faith, attending services such as nursing the sick during yellow fever outbreaks and ministering to condemned prisoners. She solidified her status as a pillar of the historic St. Louis Cathedral before passing away in 1881 at the age of 79. Chapter 3. The Eternal Pilgrimage. Why people visit her tomb. Today, visitors flock to St. Louis Cemetery No. 1, located at 400 Basin Street, New Orleans, Louisiana, to pay homage at what is traditionally believed to be Marie LAVEAU's final resting place. Established in 1789, this historic above-ground city of the dead draws thousands of tourists, spiritual seekers, and historians each year. The pilgrimage to her tomb is steeped in enduring folklore. Visitors report an abrupt shift in the atmosphere near her crypt, experiencing sudden, localized cold spots, hearing faint, disembodied whispers in the humid air, and catching fleeting glimpses of shadow figures darting through the stone. According to custom, those seeking her intervention approach the tomb, draw 3 ritual X marks upon the brickwork, leave a physical offering, such as coins, shells, or small trinkets, and silently voice a petition to her spirit. Or, the 3 petitions, what wishes to ask her spirit. When petitioners approach the resting place of the voodoo queen, traditional lore dictates that 3 specific types of appeals or wishes can be brought before her spirit for guidance and intervention. Protection, healing, and health. Because LAVEAU spent her mortal life acting as a healer, midwife, and caretaker during plagues, visitors frequently ask her spirit to watch over the sick, protect loved ones from harm, and restore physical or emotional well-being, justice, legal aid, and fairness. Historical Historically, LAVEAU was famous for comforting prisoners and helping those facing harsh legal troubles. Petitioners often ask her to intercede in matters of justice, court cases, or unfair circumstances, seeking a favorable and balanced resolution, overcoming obstacles and securing prosperity. As a master strategist who successfully navigated the turbulent racial and social politics of 19th century New Orleans, LAVEAU is invoked by those looking to break through blocked paths, find financial stability, and gain clarity in times of intense personal or professional crisis. Chapter 5. Voices from the Vault. Eyewitness Testimonies. The mystique surrounding St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 and Marie Laveau's tomb continues to generate compelling accounts from those who visit the site. Below are testimonies from travelers and locals who experienced the strange phenomena firsthand. Elena Vance, cultural historian and traveler. I visited the cemetery on a quiet Tuesday afternoon. Standing right in front of Laveau's tomb, the ambient sounds of the French Quarter Street traffic completely vanished, replaced by an absolute heavy silence. I didn't feel afraid, but the temperature directly in front of the brickwork plummeted so fast that my breath literally misted. It felt as though someone was standing right beside me, watching what I was writing on the wall. Marcus Thorne, local New Orleans tour guide. You see reactions every single day on the tours, but some days defy rational explanation. A few months ago, a guest was quietly whispering a wish at the base of the vault, having just drawn their 3 X's. Suddenly, a small, polished coin sitting on the ledge flipped off by itself, not sliding, but hopping, and landed directly at their feet. The air right around the tomb smelled intensely of fresh sage and damp earth, even though the rest of the cemetery smelled of dry limestone and dust. Clara and Julian Hayes, visitors from Chicago, we were skeptical about the ghost stories, honestly. But my husband took a quick snapshot of the tomb structure and promised. When we checked the digital screen a second later, a distinct, tall shadow silhouette was visible right beside my shoulder in the photo frame, even though the sun was directly overhead and no one else was standing anywhere near us. When we tried to take the exact same photo again from the same angle, the shadow was gone, and the camera battery instantly